here. Today I'm joined by a little friend of mine.
Josiah.
Josiah is going to be talking about some of the things that we've done in class. Over the course of the 4 years that we've been doing YI, we have made 3 different comic projects. What were those comic projects?
Tales from the Imagination Station, Food Shack Funnies, and Doodle Planet.
Doodle Planet was the most recent. Now, those have all been a progression as we've gone through things. The very first one, Tales of the Imagination Station, was done using Photoshop, and the kids actually used photographs and manipulated them to tell their stories. The second one, which was Food Shack Funnies, the kids did 3-panel comic strips. So they're telling little jokes and riddles in 3 different parts. And we're doing further work with that in the different schools around Green Bay. And finally, Doodle Planet was the kids taking an entire page to tell a story. It didn't have to be about anything in particular, but it was just a story. Now we're at our 4th big project. And what's that going to be?
It's our drawings about our life.
And it's going to be a graphic novel, right? So it's going to be a big deal, where there's more stories than will fit into a normal comic book. The stories are going to be done in 2-page increments, and this one here I did as a mock-up to show the kids kind of how to lay out the stories. And I think I should share them with them.
Sure.
Can you read the parts where I'm reading as a little kid? Can you do my voice?
Yes.
Excellent. All right, guys, listen up. Hey gang, Mr. Craig here. Here's a quick story about a game I loved to play in my childhood.
An early exposure to creativity.
Chew marks. I guess I was born with a pencil in my hand. I was far too young to remember.
Ma, can you make me more shapes?
I loved to play the shape game with my mom. I'm sure it kept me busy for hours. Mom's shapes. The first image I saw in the shapes was Snoopy and Woodstock, but they are copywritten, so I didn't want to use them in case I get famous. Then I looked into the negative space and I saw a flying dragon soaring over a big blue pond.
Okay, I know what I'm gonna do with these.
Draw, draw, draw. My knowledge of art was limited to comics, but my pencil could do magic. Whirl, whirl.
Please allow me to introduce Igor, the Purple Dracula Man, my latest, greatest masterpiece.
Blah, blah, blah. Real reality, perceived reality. Family Art Gallery.
My works are on public display.
Games like this have made me the creative thinker that I am today, for sure. Try this game at your house with your own friends and family. Practice your creative skills every day.
Listen to this guy, he knows what he's talking about.
Now, this little story that I told in 2 pages was a really big part of who I was as I was growing up. It's very much so something that I did a lot as a kid, and I think it was influential in me becoming an artist. So, tell me a little bit about what you learned while you were making your pages.
Well, I learned a little bit of drawing about the computer and telling stories in drawings.
Good. Cool. We got a chance to see your story in a little bit, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Thanks for reading for me.
You're welcome.
All right. Thanks, people.